Ladies and gentlemen, American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Local News, where we put the cheese on the cracker. We tell you what it's all about. We just don't report the facts. We tell you what it's all about. So you're going to have fun if this is the first time you've ever watched the show. Sponsored by Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga. Check us out on all of our platforms. Well, this young man, and I know this area, his name is Xavion Turner, has been arrested and charged with complicity to commit murder. In Kentucky, compliance carries the same weight as a regular murder charge, as apparently somebody else is involved. A person in her 20s was airlifted to the University of Cincinnati. A man was killed. You can't make this up. It was apparently over a guy's daughter. My guess, my son Parker said this. He goes, stupid people doing stupid things. Everybody involved. My guess is, I'm just guessing. By the way, I know where Archer Court is. Archer Court is in Hunter's Green. My guess is this is a classic dad not wanting his daughter to date somebody. Guy decides to shoot dad. It could be something totally different, but I'm allowed to speculate until we know the facts. It's pretty amazing. William Pratt of Union Township called 911 and said, hey, my wife's here bleeding from a head wound. Police get there, he confesses. Didn't take long for him to cave. He didn't have an exit strategy on that. He doesn't watch enough TV. You roll him up in carpet, you try to hide the body. Louisville's becoming a Chicago over the weekend. Oh my goodness, crazy stuff. 6 shot, 2 fatally in downtown Louisville Lounge. Shootouts now we have. Who runs this city? Democrats run that city. A 20-year-old pregnant woman, this lady right here, was shot and killed in a police shooting in Ohio's Kroger supermarket on Sunbury Road. Her name is Takia Young. Say it. We don't know anything. She was pregnant, too. So 2 deaths. This is interesting. The McCracken County, Kentucky Sheriff's Office arrested 2 men on Wednesday. Fentanyl in the parking lot of a Paducah gas station. These folks just pass out and go wherever, don't they? We find them every place. Now look at this guy. Look at this guy, Josh Wentz. This guy right here, Travis Hall, was arrested Friday for raping a woman who was walking downtown Louisville at 2 p.m. Broad daylight, Louisville. Rapist. My wife wonders, Josh, why I carry my gun everywhere I go.
This guy's worse.
Yeah, look at this guy. This is a Christian county, man. He's arrested on charges of rape. His name is Rafe Cousins of Oak Grove. Sexual intercourse with a female victim without her consent. $1 million bond. How you like that for a Monday morning crime spree? In local news, Hamilton County government salaries. You can't make this up. The top 10 salaries range from $217,000 to $270,000. Lakeisha Samarco, $151,000. Highest paid outside the coroner's office is Leona Godfrey, Vice President of External Affairs and Interim Chief Financial Officer for the Hamilton County Mental Health. $249,000. Nuts. Gallatin school threat. Cops are at Gallatin County High School today. Why? Because there was a threat. They said it's not all that big of a deal. Actually, in all Gallatin County schools. The Ohio River swim. They closed the Ohio River Sunday between the Big Mac Bridge and Taylor Southgate Bridge for the annual Ohio swim. I got one question. Why? Josh, would you ever want to swim willingly in the Ohio River?
Yeah.
I would only swim in the Ohio River if I fell in. And I would swim fast to get the hell out of it. And then I would do a detox when I got out. Spray that. Do they spray these people down when they got out? How many of these people are going to get cancer now? How many of these people are growing extra limbs already? Missing Grant County man, sad story. Steve Hornsby, 42, was found dead in Dry Ridge. He was missing, and unfortunately, he's deceased. Corporex, Bill Butler, who tried to rape me with the sale of the property down there by Old Willie's where I wanted to build a law office. Couldn't believe what he wanted me to pay for it. Of course, he's got the money. He doesn't give a damn, right? Well, the Ovation Office Complex had their grand opening last week. It's about time. That property was vacant forever. Cincinnati Children's opened the largest youth mental health center in the United States. Now, for all of you that say, well, this is wonderful, let me tell you what it means. It means that lots of doctors, lots of Cincinnati Children's Hospital doctors, lots of people are going to start diagnosing mental health for young children that wouldn't otherwise be diagnosed. In other words, you build this sucker, you need the patients, so let's go get them. That's what's going to happen. And remember, this place was even involved in the gender stuff. Boone County recycling bid. Only one bid. This is Pro Trainer Inc. $52,998 for 2024 recycling. I thought it'd be more than that. Water district scam. Northern Kentucky Water District says, look out, there's a scam going on relative to your bills. So pay attention to your bills. Oliver Anthony is speaking out. Okay, this Kentucky boy, right? He hopes people will take away from his viral hit that no one in the federal government's coming to save us. He doesn't like the Republicans or the Democrats. The Republicans for trying to use him, the Democrats for attacking him. He doesn't like either one. By the way, I want to tell you something. That Fox News debate was so, and it began with Marcia McCallum mentioning this song. That pissed the guy off. And it did come off so, yeah. This song is correcting the nation, blah, blah, blah. Why is this song, blah, blah, blah? You know what old Oliver Anthony says? I wrote the song about those people. See, this is a guy. His message is about the working man, the working poor, that got to be self-reliant, that the federal government don't give a damn about you, that the politicians don't give about you, that the rich men north of Richmond don't kill. Why was that so hard? It ain't a political conservative message. It's about social economics is what it's about. All right, you know how many hunters there are in the state of Kentucky? This is pretty wild. 800,000 licensed hunters in the state of Kentucky. That's like 1 in 4. Oh, take that back. Got the wrong number. 321,000 paid hunting license in 2021. That's 7 for every 100 people, 24th amongst most states. Remember, Kentucky was the hunting grounds of the Indians back in Daniel Boone's and Simon Kenton days, and that's why none of the Indian tribes lived here, because it was a sacred hunting ground. Did you know that, Josh?
No.
That's the truth. Kentucky. Isn't that wild? Seriously, the Indian tribes didn't live in Kentucky. It was considered sacred hunting grounds. That's why we still have big deer. All right, what else do we got here? Cameron and McConnell, great story out of Epic Times, which, by the way, I have sent to the Trump campaign, where he talks about he's never disagreed with Mitch McConnell. You ready for the drum roll? You can't make this up. Guess who took down his Trump endorsement video on his Facebook page? Daniel Cameron. You believe that? The Daniel Cameron campaign snookered the Trump folks. I could have been the Republican nominee, Josh. Wow. Kentucky Supreme Court says his 2 suspensions have to be run consecutively, not concurrently. Concurrent means at the same time. Let me give you an example. If you're sentenced by a judge to 5 years on this charge and 5 years, and they're run concurrently, it doesn't make any difference. But if they're consecutively, you got 10 years. So that's what's going to happen to him on his suspensions. What else do we have here? Mount Folly Farm in Clark County got like over $1 million to do this special, free range beef, raising. If you're a small farmer, wouldn't you like to get that $1 million? Crazy. Larry Household is going to be an Okie from Muskogee. His first prison's going to Oklahoma to start out with. I think this happens to a lot of folks. I think even Bill Urbanbeck started out in Oklahoma. I don't know, maybe it's a point where you settle in and you go from there. 46 Ohio school districts have armed authorized staff. You know what's going to happen at those 46 schools? No school shootings.
Right.
You know? Ohio businessman, this guy, I feel sorry for him. Jim Rao lost his son to fentanyl, and he wants to call fentanyl a weapon of mass destruction. I'm with you. Canton, Ohio is named the most dangerous city in Ohio. What do you think about that, Nick Batista? Ohio doctors weighed in saying the reason why COVID cases are up is because nobody cares anymore. Now we figured it out. This is the Bulldog Every Dog Has Their Day. Have a great one.